everyone. Welcome to the Tumcathcom Community News. My name is Mary Mutuaki. I'm with my colleague
Ernest Muredi,
and together we shall be your hosts.
Technical University of Mombasa marks an historical moment, being the first public university in both East and Central Africa to take foreign graduates to the seminary. Their names are Alan Nyoike, Stanley Mwangi Mushiri, Simon Kimani, and Patrick Tanui.
St. Francis of Assisi Tumcathcom community has played a very great role in nurturing these four spiritually, and we conducted an interview on each of them. Stay tuned, and to get more of this, kindly click on the red button below on your screen.
We are going to get a brief introduction from each one of them.
I'm Stanley Mwangi Mushiri from St. Teresa Equita, Nanyuki Parish, Archdiocese of Nyeri. I studied at Technical University of Mombasa, Bachelor of Science, Electrical and Electronic Engineering.
My name is Alan Nyoike. I'm from the Catholic Diocese of Muranga. Our Lady Queen of All Saints, Gashanjiro, from Technical University of Mombasa, where I was undertaking a course in Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management.
Patrick from the Catholic Diocese of Eldoret. I come from Eldoret and I studied at the Technical University of Mombasa, did business administration, and currently I joined a religious institution to study for priesthood, the Servants of Charity in Beira, Tanzania. Currently, I've just finished my first year, which you can call propedeutic, you can call aspirancy, or you can call it spiritual year, depending on the congregation.
My name is Simon Kimani. I'm from Bungoma Diocese, the King Cathedral. I've been studying in Technical University of Mombasa, Bachelor of Technology.
So our first respondent will be Stanley Mwangi Mushiri. Mushiri, kindly tell us, how did your parents react when you told them that you want to join the seminary? And now that you're already joining, how do you feel about it?
So Mushiri, in your social life, did you had a girlfriend or maybe someone who looked upon you? Can you kindly tell us some experience of how you interacted with people in campus? And lastly, give us advice to the youth.
I can say that I'm happy that at least for once I'm fulfilling something that I thought so many years ago. But at the same time, there is always fear of unknown. I would say they were not in any extreme. They were not so receptive. At the same time, they were not so rejective per se. But I would say more especially for my father and my mother, they had quite a different expectations for me. But for other siblings, they were very supportive for me. But in time, they have come to understand. They have come to accept and move on. So I can say these are better now than they were before. Back in 2019, I remember I once kind of crashed to a certain lady for a certain period of time. Then after some time, that just vanished off, and I concentrated on my leadership, part of life. Then at some point, there were allegations that I was so close to some kind of people. So I don't know how I would define that. Then finally, is that at one point when I really declared that I was doing seminary, I really realized that I was in a very serious relationship that I never knew, because someone wrote me a very heartbreaking message of a kind to show some kind of a disappointment that I've given to her. But I really continued to talk to her, and I believe she continued to be well. But to sum it up, is that avocation is where you make a choice between two things that are good. So for me, I'm a person who values both lines, that is the marriage and the priesthood. So I make a choice on what I feel is better and more fulfilling for me. Thank you. My advice is that we go and we take time to learn and to really discern what is our call. But at the same time, I'm calling upon the young men and ladies that they shouldn't take forever to make a decision. When the right time comes, like Elisha was called when Elijah left the chariot, he just left everything and went and followed Jesus. So we don't need to postpone a lot. What we just need to do is that make up a decision, live to it, and be responsible to it. So that you don't just make trials and then we tend to fail. Because at the end of the day, we are going to fail the church, we are going to fail our family, even our friends, and even the community at large.
We also approached Stanley's parent to hear their sentiment about the same.
Kwa majina naitwa George Mshiri. Mimi ni baba yake Stanley Mwagi. Yule anasomea Tumu, na nimefurahi kwa kijana wako kuwa anajiunga na upadre, ambapo ataingia mwezi wa 8 kuanza masomo yake, na hiyo ni mwito wake, na kama mzazi huwezi kuzuia mtu mahali kama ameamua kufanya jambo ambalo ndio koro yake. Sa muhimu ni mu-encourage na muombe mpaka afike mwisho wa hiyo mwito wake. Kwa hivyo nimwombea kijana wangu aendelee masomo yake. Na ni hayo.
Now let's hear from our second interviewee, Alan Kuria Nyoike.
Hello, Alan. How do you feel about going to the seminary? And what are you going to miss from the other world now that you have taken the decision of joining the priesthood?
To be honest, I'm so happy about it. It's like a dream come true for me. What I miss most, I miss lots of things, because joining the seminary, I'll just have to kind of pause my outside life for a while. Like, let's say friendship, I'll do away with things like dating, kind of things. A while back when I was young, saying that I wanted to be a priest, it was nothing serious. They took it as a joke. But as I grew up and told my parents that I want to be a priest, somehow I wouldn't say that they objected it, but they were a bit hesitant about it. I think everyone has fear about joining priesthood. For me, I had fear about posting my life. I have gone to the university, I have graduated, then I have to go and start again. But it all starts with a step. If you feel that you have a calling, just share it with a priest or the vocation director of your diocese or the congregation that you want to join, and from there he will guide you.
We are going for a short commercial break.
Stay tuned. We'll be back shortly. We're going to hear from our third respondent, who is Patrick Tanui.
So, Patrick, we understand that you've already joined the seminary 1 year ago. So, please, can you tell us why you chose that particular congregation, the Servants of Charity, and what are your experiences there so far?
And maybe to hand on whatever my colleague has said, Mr. Patrick, give us advice and a final word.
I can say, actually, it has not been a walk in the park. Let me say, my best moments actually is having the community life. You get that 1 or 2 people will care about you. You interact with people. You have to learn the art of patience. I mean, in the community, you see, we have different activities. It is not a matter of, let me do this personally, so and so will come and do this. No, you have to do it communally. What really impresses me much is about the interaction with our priest, interaction with our formators, and as well interaction with our Christians. I mean, you feel at home. You feel that actually you should have, or you are in the correct place. If I've understood your question, you cannot say that it is a decision congregation. It is a congregation with papal rights. This is an international congregation of the Servants of Charity that started in Como, Italy. So when you talk about why I chose it, I can tell you that in our congregation as Guanenians, we do say in omnibus caritas. I mean, in everything, love. So joining the congregation, you have to look at the charism, you look at the apostolate. So what really made me to join is that in our congregation we know God the Father as the Father of all. We do with disability, with people with disabilities, different kinds of disabilities, old people, the sick, in the parishes, in schools. So you mean such charism, such apostolate really can really be a point of attraction to you. It can really make you to feel to be at home, maybe when you do some kind of things. So that alone made me to think that the sermons of charity or the Guanelians really would have inspired me or would have formed me into the priest that I would really like to be. Joining into priesthood, maybe this is, maybe some people don't know. You can't be asked at one point, did you have a girlfriend? So once you say no, my brother, that means that you are abnormal. So I had, surely, for real, I had. And to be honest, I was too open, though maybe she got through rumors, through my appearance, that, hey, you look like a priest. And honestly, from the word go, she took it positive. Only that at some point she could not really be in control of the same, and so as well I started formation. So in starting in the formation, you see, you cannot serve two masters at once, you have to concentrate. So at that point we just had to leave it at a lower level, lower level of maybe friendship, no more, no less. Friendship, sister, finished. My brothers, what I tell you is that don't expect a smooth life. As well, don't expect a rough life. Life will be the way you want it to be. And of course, be sure or be rest assured that it matters to do with formation. There are different aspects to be looked at, especially time, especially your spirituality, especially your social or physical appearances. So those who really want to join, let me say, a congregation or an assistant formation, because we are all under one Roman Catholic Church, I tell you that I just wish you all the very best and be ready for anything at any given point of time. And of course, all of us, we are optimistic. We will just hope for the best for each one and every one of us. We don't say that maybe a brother goes and falls. No. So we have to hold each other's hand. Come, we can talk. Whenever I have a problem, I can talk with you. You can tell me what to do. You can as well come to me, and we will really move on together. Together we will win. Together we will finish this race. I can really tell them that they are really missing a lot. They are really missing a lot in this aspect. I mean, in terms of spirituality and social being.
Now our last respondent will be Simon Kimani. Let's hear from him.
So, Mr. Simon Kimani, how do you feel about joining the seminary? And secondly, why choose the Declaration congregation instead of any other congregation? And what are your expectations there?
I'm a little bit happy. I'm a little bit nervous of what I'm going to encounter, so it's a mixed reaction, but I'm ready for anything. The Declaration congregation, the charisma says we spread the gospel to the world. So to me, it was more of what is being done there than being restricted within a jurisdictional area. So I want Christ to the world. That 10 years from now, I will be a proud member of Declarations as a priest. That is the expectation I have.
We wish you all the best, our seminarians, for the new journey that you have taken.
Our prayers are with you. Pray for us also.
By the way, I hear that currently the Tumcathcom community is being regarded as a small seminary,
Yeah.
and it's like the vocation is only for men. How about the ladies? Mary, the mother of Jesus.
You know, this is a vocation, right? It's a calling. It's not just something you wake up today and say, I'm going to be a priest, I'm going to be a sister. So if the calling is there, well and good.
Okay. Okay, to get more of this, stay tuned. Click the red button below your screen. I've been your host, Ernest Moredi.
Mary Mochoki.
Thank you for being with us.
I hope you enjoyed the session.